On June 24, 2022, the Supreme Court officially overturned Roe v. Wade. The 1973 Roe ruling ensured a constitutional right to abortion. It gave millions of people access to abortion and protected them from having that health care denied. However, in the June 24th ruling, Justice Samuel Alito wrote for the court majority, stating, "The Constitution does not confer a right to abortion." Alito and 5 other Supreme Court justices voted in favor of overturning Roe. In response, dissenting justices wrote, "From the very moment of fertilization, a woman has no rights to speak of. A state can force her to bring a pregnancy to term, even at the steepest personal and familial costs." The Supreme Court's decision to leave abortion rights up to states garners many questions. How will the overturning of Roe v. Wade affect abortion access nationwide? What about in Washington state and locally for UW students? Without federal protection, abortion access is up to the states. Some states, like Washington, Oregon, California, legally protect abortion. But in many other states, particularly in the South and Midwest, abortion is banned or restricted. There are a few remaining states, like Montana, Nebraska, and Pennsylvania, where abortion remains legal until lawmakers or courts decide otherwise. Altogether, the overturning of Roe v. Wade creates a complicated picture where abortion rights vary from state to state. Additionally, states with abortion protections will likely see a rise in out-of-state patients seeking abortion care. So what does the overturning of Roe v. Wade mean for Washington state? Currently, state law protects abortion access in Washington. The Daily also contacted Governor Inslee's office to comment on the state's abortion policy. They replied, "Governor Inslee strongly believes in a person's right to choose and has consistently championed policies that promote equitable and affordable access to the full range of reproductive health services, including abortion. He and many legislators are examining ways to further strengthen Washington state laws and access to services. Washington is and will remain a pro-choice state." Washington state's abortion policy means that UW students can still access abortion even after the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Access is essential because college students are often among the groups most likely to receive abortions. Research shows that individuals in their 20s have the highest abortion rate among all age groups. Additionally, low-income individuals are also more likely to receive abortions. The Daily contacted UW's Hall Health Center to see what kind of abortion services they provide students. We got in touch with Dr. Lily Church, the Executive Director of Hall Health Center and a clinical professor in the Department of Family Medicine. According to Dr. Church, students can access various abortion care services through Hall Health, including pregnancy testing, meetings with a provider to learn more about abortion operations, and referrals to clinics that offer abortion services. Hall Health also provides post-abortion care and contraception to students. To help provide abortion access, they partner with UW MC, UW OBGYN, and some UW primary care clinics, Planned Parenthood, and Cedar River clinics. In a final comment to UW students, Dr. Church says, "Hall Health has many providers who are knowledgeable about pregnancy, abortion, obstetrics, as well as other OBGYN issues. Many are longtime advocates for choice and deeply committed to abortion being safe and accessible. You are not alone, and we are here to help you." Finally, in the face of the groundbreaking decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, we asked students how they felt.
That every woman should have the right to an abortion. I think that Republicans or people on the other side, the pro-life people, sometimes forget the fact that the mother has to actually carry the child. And it's a lot of men making the decisions, which I think is stupid.
And I think it's terrible that only in certain states you have the protection.
It's already constitutional right that was established after a lot of fight that's being taken away, and this is really harmful for women and everyone, and just the people's autonomy over their bodies, but it's also the beginning of slippery slope of many other rights being taken away.
I think that when it comes to the discussion of the legality of abortions in America, it's a topic that's over-discussed, I think, over-policed, and I think it's due to having a religious background stemming in the foundation of American politics in general. The same reasons that people get abortions are the same things that keep you from succeeding and living a healthy life in America, so I don't understand why it's questions if they're a necessity or not when they were obviously instilled as a necessity to America.
The deans from UW's schools of nursing, social work, and public health released a joint statement on June 24th saying, "Millions of people across the nation will directly feel the impact of this decision on their health, reproductive rights, financial stability, and general well-being. From a population perspective, the impact of SCOTUS's opinion will disproportionately fall on women, people of color, certain LGBTQ+ populations, and those with limited financial means who cannot travel to states that legally provide abortion services. Limiting access to reproductive health services, including safe and legal abortion, will further exacerbate existing health inequities in our society."